Hi, it's Ken Okel with Help with Video. Let's say you're ready to start a video series. This is great, where you have a particular idea or a theme. You want to expand on the theme week after week. Eventually you'll get more and more subscribers, become more and more known for your expertise. Fantastic. The thing is, YouTube is littered with lots of people who started on this idea but never went anywhere. So I want to talk to you today about how you can really make sure you're going to be able to follow through on it all. So the concept today, the big idea I want to give you, this one right here. Rinse and repeat. Now, it's kind of like a hairstyling thing. Here's what I want you to think about. You need to make sure that you're doing a video series, a series of video reports that you're going to be able to do and sustain. A few tips I can give you. If you're committed to doing a series, I want you to record several episodes, maybe even 5, before you make any of them live. So before you kick it off, let's say you have a video every week or every 2 weeks, you don't start until you've done 5 and you've got them, as they say, in the can, so they're done. This is good for you because you're going to know that you have a few videos done. A lot of people start and by about the 3rd episode, they hit the wall. They either run out of ideas or they're just frustrated, it's taking too long, and they stop. So I want you to really think about doing a few of them ahead of time. At the same time, when you set up the camera, when you set up the lights, you get everything perfect, you're looking good, good makeup and everything, don't just do one. Record another one, maybe even a 3rd. When you have everything set up, reduce that time for the next video. Get everything set up, just record another one. Now, I want to warn you though, you don't necessarily want to do all of them like a year's worth in one day because over time your energy is going to start to drop. So 2 or 3 clips, that's manageable, what I found. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you get to clip number 4 or clip number 5, you're going to start stumbling a lot more, you're going to have a harder time remembering things, you're going to be more frustrated. It's because you're getting tired. I suggest before you even start out, really make a list of what's the main theme of your video series. Also, I want you to think about what are the episodes. So right, episode 1 is going to be about this, episode 2 is about this, episode 3. Once you start to build up these mental muscles, you may be walking around and suddenly it'll be like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea for my video series. Write it down. Don't trust your memory to keep track of it. So think about that as well. The biggest thing though is you got to have a commitment to doing it. I like to work ahead. There may be some days where I'm a little tired, maybe don't want to do a video. Well, if I've got a few in the can, I've got a little bit of breathing room. But at the same time, you can't do that every week. If you've made a 52-week commitment to your audience, you need to fulfill it. Even when you're tired, sometimes you got to make it happen. You got to be able to perform. So I want you to consider these things as you start your video series. It's not bad to say, okay, I'm starting out, I'm brand new, let's do bi-weekly or monthly reports. The main thing is that you communicate to your audience what you're doing. So if you say monthly, you're doing 12. If you say bi-weekly, you're doing 26. It's okay if you're doing them bi-weekly and suddenly you realize these are so fun, I'm going to do them weekly. But if you go the other way, where people go months without seeing you, they're not going to want to be subscribed to your channel. So a few things to think about for a video series. Let's say you have some other questions for me. Go to the website, helpwithvideo.com. At the bottom of the page, you're going to see a little link you can hit where you can leave me a short audio question. A great way to let me know what you'd like to know about video. A couple other things I want to tell you about. Lots of other video tips on the blog at Help with Video, and an especially popular section, the equipment page. People are always asking me, Ken, what equipment can you recommend for my next video project? I would start on this page. It contains things that I have used, things that I recommend, but I'm not necessarily telling you to buy them because equipment is always changing. You may see the perfect thing right there, go ahead and buy it, no problem. But you can also use it as a starting point to see what else might be out there. So I think it's a very useful resource. Remember, my motto is don't overspend or overbuy. You can always upgrade later, get used to the technology, become comfortable with it. You don't have to buy something super expensive right away. All right, so that's all the time we have for now. Good luck with your video series. Let me know how it's going. I think it's a great way to connect with an audience to promote yourself and your expertise. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.